All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the live stream. Today is 4th of December 2025, and we just like doing live. So, voice test 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? Morning, morning. Walaikum salam. What happened with Raja? Everything is okay. Everything just like fine, perfect. He's just like on his vacations, so nothing to worry. Okay, so the first thing first, we just like need to remove these all analysis. We're just like going on the previous day. This candle just like wow, the previous bullish candle just rejected with a long rejection wave. Even it just like break above the previous candle high, and then now this current candle just like breaking the low of the previous small bearish candles. It could be a very beautiful impulse entry in trend on a higher time frame, but let's see what's just going on the lower time frame actually. So daily, okay, so daily just like pushing to the downside from daily to H4. H4, look at this H4. This H4 just like do not have a upper wick, and it's just like pushing to the downside. Wow. It's interesting, getting interesting. So we're just like having a resistance here, and at the same time I think so we're just like going to be create a support. So we just like break below this area. We are having this clean traffic or a wick fill to the downside on a higher time frame, but lower time frame must be have some kind of, I would say, yeah, there must be some kind of candles in the 4 hour wick. In this wick there must be some candles. Look at this one, H1 support area. It's just like having a H1 support area. And now look at this one. This H1 just like do not have a upper wick. The previous H1 just like do not have a upper wick. We are having like a new resistance area here. And let's just like jump from H4 to H1 to M30. M30 just like created a resistance as well. Wow, it just like created a resistance. You know what? You know what? What? We just like got a resistance here as well. If this candle just like about to be break below this low, but depending on the volume, there is a probability we could continuously push into the downside. Or we just like need to worry about these both wicks on the left hand side. But let's see. Because daily time frame just like bearish right now as an impulse entry H4 just like pushing to the upside is just it's right now just like in a bullish form. But the previous H4 just like closed with no upper wick, showing bearish momentum in it. If I just look at H1 just like do not have a upper wick. It also just like don't have a upper wick. So yeah, so 30 minutes just like created a resistance here, and 15 just like create a wick, break and close below the previous candle low. So actually it makes sense. If this candle just like going to break its own low, there is a probability we could continue pushing to the downside to retest this low. But all we just like need volume actually. So let's see. I don't think volume is gonna help. Yeah, what we can do. But there's a structure I can see, so I just like need to jump into it. Stop loss could be somewhere here. This makes wow. I just like executed and now it's just like going against me. Wow, beautiful. So I don't think volume is gonna help as nowadays. How long will this discount last for the MT5 simulator? You just like going to be get this discount from my side of 50%. You just like gonna get it anytime. Yeah, November, December sucks exactly. So YouTube. Walaikum salam, good morning. Why do some platforms show a different format? Because the opening of some brokerage houses are different from each other actually. That's why. You could be like see a 1 hour difference, that not more than that. My plan was same. I made sell stop for M15 candle. Okay, I'm just like executed. No bottom week on last bearish 50-minute toe. No bottom week, but I can see. Oh, let me just see on another brokerage house actually. But H1 also do not have a upper week as well. So depending on the volume, I'm expecting it could continuously pushing to the downside. It's having a proper structure with it. So why not? Why not? If you're just like getting scared, you can lower the load size. Where does this go? Okay, M15 just like little to no wick, but it's just like close below the support. Look at the different time frames. H4 previous H4 just like do not have a upper wick. H1 just like do not have a upper wick here. M30 created a resistance. Look at this one. Look at 15 minute just like did not even close in a bearish form, also just like close below the previous candle low. So this candle should have to be continuously pushing to the downside. That makes sense for me actually. So let's see if it just like worked out or not. Just like waiting here. Most of the time when I was just like executed before opening of London session, I just like to close this. But let's see. There's a proper structure, just like form. I think so. This makes sense. Does this make sense? Or I'm just like trying my luck right now. So let's see. Again, I can't see volume there. So you know what? Interesting. What I'm just like gonna lose here. If I just like, let me see this one. Okay. You know what? I'm planning to add one more position into it. 30 minute. Hmm. But it retrace more than 50% of the previous candle. Interesting. So let's see. It does make sense, but those wicks are problem. Yeah, but look at this one. It just like did not even break its own low now. But yeah, just like it need to be anticipated by depending on the volume actually. Makes sense to me. I would enter without being in the live. Okay, that's great. I have entered a sell since the new candle using dynamic risk. Wow, very nice. Cash by Assalamu alaikum walaikum salam. It makes 100% sense, but it's summer bullshit. Yeah, the summer just like something I just like really hate now. It's been like 4 days actually. It's been like 4 days, and we just like continuously fighting with the volume. There's just like no volume I see. It just like suddenly show some structure, some kind of a clean moves, clean like candles, and then suddenly it just like drop the volume. This is what we just like call December actually. Okay, so I'm waiting for break on its on low. It just like broke that when I just like executed. So let's see if it just like worked out. That would be perfect. If it's just like not gonna work out, so I just like need to manage the risk there. That's all I can do. Yeah. So let's see. There's just like 2 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Just 2 minutes left. If this 50-minute candle just like going to be closed with a small body, and the next candle creator we can break this low, I will going to add one more position into it. So let's see what gonna happen. Where is the volume? Oh man, all time frame is like right now in my favor, but the way just like pushing it, just like suddenly drop the volume. It's trying to coming down, but could not sustain the pressure. So just like 1 minute left for this 50-minute candle to be closed. I'll just like I need it. All I needed is this candle should have to be closed with a long rejection wick and with the small body. The next candle create a wick, break the low. Here we go. That makes sense. But I don't think so. The way just like pushing and behaving is just like not a good sign, I would say. Okay, man, risk management, risk management. These days, only thing I'm having is just like risk management. You know what? These days, whatever strategy you are using, without volume, everything is like useless. Without volume, nothing can be happen. Okay. Did you trade in Asian today? No, I didn't. I don't trade Asian actually. If this 50-minute break above its own high, I'm gonna close 50% of position. I think that will be good. Yeah, that makes sense definitely. But look at this one, just like close with a small body with a long rejection. Look at this one. So if this candle going to create a wick and break the low, this also makes sense to continuously pushing to the downside. So because it's just like created a resistance, everything just like right now it's showing a very strong like a bearish momentum in it right now. All we need just this candle should have to be broke the low. But if you just like look at this one, candle just like created a resistance, created a support, created a resistance. So now it should have to be break this low for the continuation to the downside. And then with the opening of London, I will see if there's some kind of a strong like continuation in it. But let's see. Okay, it's just like not showing volume actually. The thing I'm just like worried about, it's just like not showing volume. So you know what, if this current candle retrace more than 50% somewhere here, like at a 15 pips, I would like to close my 50% position. Till right now, just like pushing to the try to pushing to the downside. 50 minutes left for the opening of London session. It's just like coming down. Okay, breaking the low. Just like trying to, okay, it's just like broke the low now. So here is the risk management. You know what? Now things have been changed. So I'm just like bringing my stop loss somewhere here. Now there is no business of this current candle to come back and break its own high. If it just like come back and break its own high, I will be out. So before my stop loss was $38, now it's just like $14. So let's see if it's just like continuously pushing to the downside by depending on the volume. So this makes sense. You know what? Okay, 25, 20, 25 pips. I just like need to close my damn 50% position. Oh man, it's just like rejecting now. I would like to close here my 50% position. Okay, yeah, come down. Man, I think I'm just like not gonna get something. At a 25 pips, I would like to wait, would like to close like 50% position actually. So it could become like a free trade to me. You know what? Why not to now bring it at break even? Let's bring it at break even. This makes sense. So I'm not gonna lose. So right now 20 pips right now is in your favor. You guys can secure 50%, can secure 80%, 90%, whatever suits you. So that makes I'm just like gonna close my 50% position. So it will become my free trade. I'm but just like going to place my stop loss back here. So I'm just like not gonna lose anything from my own pocket. If it could continuously pushing to the downside, so that will make sense. Let's see. Okay, $8. I can give some room to my stop loss. Okay, now I'm just like not gonna lose anything. It's a free trade. It's totally a free trade by watching the way how the market just like moving. Now look at this one. This is where I just like worried about the candles, like the rejection on the left hand side. This is that's why I just like close my 50% position here. Still, I'm just like holding my trade. It's a free trade. If it just like even come back and hit my stop loss, I'm just like not gonna lose anything. It will be a zero losing trade actually. But wow, look at the rejection again, man. It's not, it's again the sign of less volume in the market. Welcome to December. Fasten your seat belts. It's going to hit our stop loss. Okay, wait, it will push up, push down. Yeah, look at this one. If I just like wait, what I'm just like gonna get, I must be in a drawdown right now. Okay, look at this one. Now it's just like flipping. Oh, bad thing. It should not be break its own high. It's gonna hit the SL higher probability. But let's see. It's a free trade, so I'm just like not gonna lose a single penny from my own pocket. Yeah, wow. But quick decision just like secure us. The quick decision just like secure us because this is the weeks I'm just like worried about. So if I oh look at this one. So what I have just like lose. Let's just like look at this one. I just like become a part of my trade and I have lose just nothing. I just like lose nothing. So how I can give my trade a second chance? Now I will wait for this 50-minute candle to be closed because right after 10 minutes it's the opening of London session and might be if it's just like going to break and close above this above resistance area. So with the opening of London session, I am expecting volume will keep pushing it to the upside. So for that we just like need to wait now. We cannot like execute again. We just like need to wait for some structure to be formed. This is the proper structure where we just like executed. It makes sense to me as well. I just like close my 50% at 20 pips because these are the problems we are having on the left hand side and it reacted to that problem. Look at this one, look at this one. It just like reacted to that problem, but we just like become a little clever. So we just like close 50% position here and bring our stop loss here. So if it's just like continuously pushing to the downside, that will be our extra bonus. But if it's just like come back, hit my SL, I'm not gonna lose a single penny here. So it could be a very beautiful educational video, I would say. So you guys can understand this thing, how you can grab some chunks. Even it's just like dodging you, or it's just like having a plan to betray you. Still, you guys can manage the risk. Still, you can like secure some money. So yeah, here you go. So now I will just like wait. Even it's just like pushing to the upside, I'm just like not going to be jumping into it. I will wait actually. I will wait for the candle to close above this resistance area, above this area. So then with the opening of London session, I could give my trade a chance. And again, you know what? If this candle start flipping to the downside and close somewhere here, next candle create a wick and break this whole rejection wick low. So this is a very beautiful range as well. I'm just like going to give my another chance here. Let me show you what I'm expecting. If I just like really wanted to take a sell, I would like to see this candle to close somehow like this. All right, and then next candle create a wick, break these all lows. These are lows. Here I will execute. Stop loss will be somewhere here or somewhere here, and this makes sense. Green traffic to the left hand side tradable ring. This is the one scenario I'm just like right now thinking about, and the another scenario is if I just like go this candle, which is like rejecting right now. If it is like going to close above this resistance area, so next candle create a wick and break above the high, here I go. I will go for the execution. I will avoid this wick or rejection on the left hand side because I'm just like going to be execute now with the opening of London session. So depending on volume, I am expecting it could help me out actually. November 20th, December 20th, no volume for us, very bad. December 20th, Jan 7th, death zone. Okay, yeah, so bad. आज सुबह सुबह 25K और 10K का सेकंड फेज अकाउंट मिला और आज ही बिफोर लंदन सेशन मैंने वो दोनों क्लियर कर दिए. वाओ, वेरी नाइस, वेरी ब्यूटीफुल, really awesome. Stop playing ads, man. No, I'm just like not playing any ad. It's just like on automation. I just like not putting any ad into it. Today I'm 15 giving fake out. Yeah, it could be. No, it's not like a fake out. It's just like structure. We just like need to manage the risk here. So these are the problems we are having on the left hand side. You can see. But by depending on the opening of London session, let's see if we can go through this whole rejection. I'm just like looking at H4. Why H4 just like reacting like that? Hmm. We just like tapping to this H4 actually. It's like very important for the 7 minute to see how this candle is just like going to be close actually. This candle. Okay, man. Price action just like mess. No direction. No direction. Just like not showing any clear direction. Whenever we just like have a plan, it's just like not showing a clear direction. So let me just like mark it down these weeks actually. Below this week, it's just like having a potential actually. Okay, let me just like settle down my posture actually. Okay, I think so. It would be better if we just like make a plan to grab 20-25 pips maximum these days. I think so. That makes sense because from the previous 4 days, you know what? Market just like went in my favor. I just like continuously watching it. Market just like going in my favor like 20, 25, 30 pips, and I'm just like not securing my position there. And then it's just like coming back and hit my break even or going against me. I think so. I just like need to adopt the market. If it's just like only providing me 20, 25 pips, I think so I should have to be start grabbing that one. So that will be a perfect idea for the December. I think so. That makes sense. So let's see. That makes sense. Yes. Okay, above 41.97 isn't a good buying opportunity. 97, it's just like far away from this area, so you might gonna miss like 100 pips here. So I'm just like going to be, if I'm just like going to be execute somewhere here by depending on the volume, I will going to be avoid these all things because it's the opening of London session. I'm expecting the way just like rejecting. Look at this one. The way just like rejecting and pushing to the upside. If it's just like going to break and close above somewhere here, then you will see 30-minute also going to close above the previous support resistance area. So if the next candle create a week and break above the high, there's a very high probability it could be continuously pushing upside by depending on the volume. Guess how long will the discount last for MT5 simulator? Which MT5 simulator discount for 50 QS50 is, it will be last long forever, to be honest. I think I think because since we got used to 100 pips 200 pips move in one trade, we got a change our mindset. Yeah, exactly, this is what I was just like talking about. It totally makes sense to adopt the market actually. So market whenever we just like execute, you can see continuously from the previous live stream, market just like went in favor 15, 20, 25 pips, and we just like not securing that. You were just like right on the point that we just like had a mindset that it might go easily like 40, 50 pips, and it's just like not working like that. It just like went 20 pips in our favor, 25 pips in our favor, and I think so we should have we should at least start grabbing like 90% or 80% position there and bring stop loss at break even. That will make sense. I'm starting to be confident with my trades, activating the break even and let the whole position to TP. Okay, that's great. As you said, for the last 5 years, the summer has been your toughest month. Not my toughest toughest month. It will be toughest for everyone around the world because there's like no volume. It's not a toughest month, I would say. It's a time to spend time with your family or just like try to go on some holiday actually. So yeah, someone just like secure 35 pips. Wow, very nice. Can you take trade yesterday after London sees? No, I do not like the candle that break the low and the high of the previous candle. Okay, how do you use to draw those candles? Can you please teach us or show us? It's a function of Zoom. It's not my own function. So as the market is returning from H4 and daily level, can we find only buy setups? We just like here for the scalping. If this scanner just like about to be close above the resistance area, next gonna create a big break above the high, but depending on the volume, I would say it could continuously pushing to the upside. Look at the previous H1 just like also pushing to the upside now. So showing like volume. So let's see. There's just like 1 minute left. Just like 1 minute left for this scanner to be closed. Love from Hyderabad, Hyderabad, India. Okay, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Sir, can you take any trade? Yes. No, this December is only for hit as well. No, it's just like not like that. Still, I did same thing. Okay, guess by on Tuesday, all my trades were break even, so I decided to be out for trade on 15-20 pips. That totally makes sense. No ways. Look at the thing. 50-minute candle. It's 60-70 pips. Okay, I buy 41.90. My target 41.97, but I take break even. I confirm my trade. Okay, that's great. So let's see. It's just like about to be closed in few seconds. Market is low, sir. Let us change strategy of profit taking. Yeah, I'm also thinking the same. I would rather take buys above the second yellow line. You have this one, but I'm just like going to be depending on the volume that it will might be break above this area. But if I just like going to be execute somewhere here, I might grab some chunks and then we'll see. So you know what? This scanner just like about to be closed in few seconds. All I need, the next scanner should have to be create a week and break above the high, and here I go. Dynamic risk actually totally makes sense here. You know what? But let's see. Man, the way just like pushing, I think so. Dynamic risk makes sense. I'm executing a buy, placing stop loss somewhere here in the middle of this. Let me see 30 minute. 30 minute have no upper wick. Oh, 30 minute just like close with no upper wick. But depending on the volume of London, I'm expecting it to create a wick and continuously pushing upside. Yes, now just like pushing upside. This time I'm not gonna do the same mistake. Let's go, London volume. Push it to the upside, man. No topic. Yeah, I know there's just like no topic, but also we are sitting with the opening of London. So I'm expecting with the volume the other 50% probability when it just like try to go in our favor. I think so that makes sense. Yeah. So I think that makes sense. Man, oh man. You know what? Let me see this one 30 minute. Okay, I'm going to add one more position. Okay, stop loss could be here and this would be here. What I'm just like gonna lose 46, 30 and 46. Okay, that makes sense. 2% of risk of my capital by depending on the volume of London Open. All I just like need to worry about this can just like do not have upper wick. That's it. But depending on the volume of London session, I am expecting it to break above the high and continuously pushing upside. Let's see if it's just like going in my favor or not, or rather than that, I should need to manage the risk. That all I can do. Let's see. Come on, create a weak break above the high and continuously pushing upside. This time I'm just like gonna secure you. All right, I'm just like not gonna do something which is like not let me to secure some position. Come on, break above the high. You are sitting with the opening of London. Come on, mayday, mayday, mayday. Man, just like break above the high and shoot up. Come on, come on. So you know what? Now if this candle come down and break its own low, I'll just like going to be close my one position. I think so. This position will be the stop loss of this position will be somewhere here. This makes sense. So come on, man. You can do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Show me some cards. Come on. Yes. Now break above the high. Showing me some potential in you. So you know what? Now there is no business of this current candle to come back and break its own low. So my stop loss just like coming somewhere here. Now I'm just like going to be lose what? $22 and $5 to $7. $30. It's just like a $30 I'm just like going to be lose. Because if it's just like break above its own high, now there is no business of this current candle to come down and break its own low. If it's just like gonna come down and break its own low, once I just like have to be close my trades. And then I will see if I can give my trader another chance. But it just like created a wick and break above the high. I use a dynamic risk. Depending on the volume of London that it should be continuously pushing upside. This is what I'm expecting from this. Now my stop loss within the range. Now look at this one. This stop loss just like on a 50 minute is just like within the range. Now I'm just like totally depending on the volume of London that it could continuously pushing upside somewhere here. So let's see. But now I'm just like going to be lose more. Like I'm just like before that I'm going to be lose like $100, but now I'm just like going to be lose like $30. Hello, hello, welcome. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where is the volume of opening London? I think market forget that it's just like opening of London. I'm expecting volume. Look at the previous candle size. Look at the weight just like rejecting. Why it is behaving like that? Come on, shoot up. Shoot up. Just shoot up. Okay, last is pre-London got volume and mid. Okay, we'll see. Come on, it's just like struggling right now with the volume actually. You know what? Wow, it's pushing now, pushing now. At this area, I'm just like going to be close my one position, 22 pips, something like that. I think so. Yeah, this position I'm just like going to be close. And you know what? While the way just like behaving, I think so. I would like to close my. Oh, I'm just like going to be executed with three loads. So I would like to be a clever this time. So I'm going to be close my 50% if it just like come at my break even. Okay, I'm closing my 50% position here. That's it. Now again, it's a free trade to me. Okay. So dynamic risk executed a buy position depending on the volume. It went like 25 pips. This time I just like secure 25 pips. This time I never did the same mistake because market was just like going in my favor 20-25 pips every time, and I'm just like not securing my position there. So now I just like secure 25 pips here. Even this can just like come back to my break even it's just like break above the high. So I close my 50% position from another position. So now I'm just like already standing in profit, not gonna lose a single penny from my own pocket again. It's a free trade and it's just like going on in your favor. Wow. Oof. Wow, what a rejection. Man, I hate you, London. I think so something big going to be happen. There is something big coming up. Something big coming up. Yeah, even while fighting with this kind of market scenario, still we just like making money. I have issue like make profit in trending days using MFU concept, but lose some profit in choppy days. So why not to stick with the rules? 1 to 2 trades, 1 to 2% risk. If you just like lose that one, close the chart. Doesn't matter. Now have only have one small solution. Don't trade in Friday. Yeah, that makes sense, but that's not enough. Okay, then just like write down or make notes and just like write it down. What just like make more sense to you. I have decided not to take trades from today till end of the summer as the moment is not smooth and I am getting stopped out or I am managing the trades. So I think it is better to avoid this month as this is not the last month for forex. So I will be back testing the previous month just to be touch with market and rewatch MFU session. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah, totally makes sense. Yeah. I like the way you just like design, but December doesn't mean that every day will not going to be have volume. Some days there will be days when you just like going to be get wow 17 pips right now pushing in our favor. Someone who just like use a dynamic trees, they must be like making some bunch of money. So let's see. Oh man, it's like a very beautiful and tough position. I think so. It should continuously pushing upside. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, YouTube. I took entry when you were in drawdown for me. It was win trade, brother. Okay, that's great. That great. I also did make some money here. I also just like win this trade. Sir, when you closed the stream yesterday, your account was in drawdown and now it's in profit. Yeah, I just like took one trade during the NY session while there was just like news. Wow, look at the rejection now. Damn, this is something not good. Wow, look at this one. Oof, oof. Oof, man. Now look at this one. Should have to close my position here. Wow. But still, I'm just like standing in profits. Wow. What a beautiful risk management, dynamic risk, secure position one, two, and then it's just like come down straight away towards our stop loss and hit the stop loss. This is called December. Not have, there is no strategy just like gonna work out. London session. I think so. You know what? Now again, it's just like going to break above the higher. Again, it could be pushing to the upside. I think so. It's just like gonna do the same thing again. Okay, 50-50 in this case. Okay. London buys on break. Okay, where is up? Where is TP? TP was just like somewhere here, but it's extra trade, so I just like hold on. Killer December. Yeah, London open these days. Like, yeah, man. Let me push up for us. Okay, let me push up for us. बिजली नहीं आंधी. What? Why to close here? I don't understand the TP target. Can you explain, please? Why to close here? Because just like showing volatility, not a smooth volume. You know what? What I was just like expecting, how I just like wanted to see the candle. I wanted to see a candle to create a wick somehow like this. should not be react like the way how it's just like reacting. I would like to see a candle just create a wick and then just like keep pushing upside in a smooth way, because we are sitting with the volume. We got over confirmation candle, tradable range, green traffic on the left hand side. So this is what I'm expecting from this candle. But the way just like behaving, I have to manage the risk. I can't do anything about. You know what? Even it's just like break above this high, it's break above the previous H1 high as well. Look at this one, man. Wow, wow, wow. So let's see. Just like waiting. So two trades, both just like managed very well, still standing in profit. Can we go for the third trade if this candle going to break and close below these rejections? Yeah, so this is the time when you just like need to stick with the rules. The rules of 1 to 2 trades or 1 to 2% risk of your capital. These rules are made for these kind of days when you just like not gonna lose your money, because securing your capital, it's also a winning in a consolidation or in a volatile market conditions actually. Okay. सर आप ये फंडेड अकाउंट यूज़ कर रहे हो या रियल? यार ये रियल है यार, क्या हो गया तुम्हें? ऊपर लिखा भी हुआ है वो देखो, लाइव अकाउंट। Secure profit, now you can. Okay, sir, can you please show us yesterday trade? Yeah, just like took somewhere here. Yeah, I remember on the 15-minute time frame. Trade history, if I remember. Yeah, this was the trade I just like took here. Look at this. This candle just like rejecting, it's a news candle. It just like went down. Let me see. Okay, this is the candle. We just like rejecting from the support area on a 30-minute time frame. 50 minutes just like closed in a strong bullish candle. Next candle create a wick. I just like executed here and secure 40 pips and close the chart, because market just like not in a realistic shape. So that makes sense to me. Let me just like zoom in for you to see more better picture. Here you go. See this one. Support created. Market broke the low. Support created, rejected from the rejection on the left hand side. Confirmation candle with a long rejection, create a wick, executed, exit. That's it. This was the trade I have just like took last day and bring my account from drawdown to profits. जितना प्रॉफिट नहीं सुन रहा हूँ लोगों का, उतना उदास, उतना बस यही सुन रहा हूँ, आई मैनेज रिस्क. Yeah, so yeah, I just like he's just like saying that I'm just like not hearing from the people. They just like making money. They just like continuously telling. I just like manage the risk. So it's like very important. I just like continuously telling you from 4 days. This month you guys just like gonna get proper grip on your risk management. Risk management. So suppose and just like feel that vibe. If you just like get proper grip on your risk management, and then market just like start getting in a clear shape, and now you have a proper grip on your risk management, so you will be you will be start making money actually. So there's just like more than 200 people just right now watching on YouTube, and I'm just like having 43 likes. It's just like not fair with me. Subscribe the channel and like the button of stream. Click the click on the button. Okay, so cash flow 50 minute के top week नहीं था. What you think that is it's a reason for the managing risk? Yeah, actually the candle just like do not have a upper week. It's a 50% probabilities, but it's just like created a week. We just like sitting with the opening of London session. So by depending on the London session, I was expecting that it should continuously pushing upside. So that's why I just like executed to go with another 50%. 50% doesn't mean that it will not going in your favor. It's called 50-50. If it's having like a 50% probability just like not going in your favor, it's also having the another 50% probability that it could go in your favor. So at that time we just like need to take decision. with which 50% we should need to go. So here I just like decided to go with another which is like having a probability to make some money. So that's why I just like executed a dynamic risk actually. Two position, secure one position, another position is just like close 50%, then it just like come back and hit the stop loss. So just like did not still just did not lose a single penny from my own pocket. Look at this one, what a risk management. Don't go don't look at the lot sizes, do not look at the, I would say, the the capital, the PNL. Just look at the pips and the candles movement and how I'm just like managing the risk. It's a purely educational content, and this account totally belongs to live streams actually. Okay, no live account trading now. Pointless. Okay, should hold buy. What? Why? Why should hold buy actually? Look at this 15 minutes like close back into the range. Look at this candle. If there was like a volume, look at this candle. If there was just like volume, the candle created a weekend break above the high. This candle should not be closed in a bearish form. Should be continuously pushing upside. So I just like need to look at this one. Two risk management. What a beautiful risk management. Secure, SL, secure, SL. Wow. So if someone just like not having a proper grip on risk management, they might be gonna get a complete loss here. Then they're just like going to be get a complete loss here. So see this one, like risk management is something like a backbone of forest industry. So now you know what I think. So it will be better now to readjust the zones. So I'm not interested in this anymore. This will make sense to me if a candle just like going to close above this resistance area, so I can give my trade a chance. And why? And why? Let me just like create this one. Just like keep the things more in a simple way. Yeah. Because this candle, if we just like going to break above this high and I'm just like going to be execute, we just like going to be tap another resistance right after few pips. So now in this situation, I would like to see a candle should have to be close above this resistance area. So above this we are having like green traffic. Look at this 165 pip range. So that makes sense. And below this area we are having like a 65 pip range as well. So this makes sense now. Okay, the sell we took, it does work in normal market condition, right? Or we should have waited for candle to close below wicks. Actually, it actually, while depending on the volume in normal markets, it totally worked out. If it's just like a pair again, I will just like going to be jump into it again actually. So yeah, what is this? Just like went in my. Okay, December is punishing everyone. No, it's just like not like that. You just like need to work on yourself. Need to work on your risk management, man. How I'm just like securing my money. How I'm just uh, like working in front of your eyes. Like it's a live streams. Everything just like happening here. It's live. If I'm just like managing the risk, you can see market just like going against me. If I'm just like making taking profit, you can see market just like rejecting from that area. So we just like need to adopt that the condition of the markets actually. Look at this one. Another 50% probability. 30 minute. Wow. So for buys, I would like to see this candle to be close above this resistance area. So that makes sense. How much capital used for real account? I would say go with the $1,000, not more than that. Please trade in NY. There is so much manipulation in London now. NY also behave like that. NY also behave like that actually. So this is something you just like going to be get. I think so till 10th of December, when just like Paul just like going to be talk about the interest rate and the condition of the economy. I think so. Then after that, we just like going to be get clean structure, clean movements, or clean volume might be for few days. So I think so till December, till 10th of December, it might will run on some kind of a consolidation, something like that. So okay, just wait. I'm just like gonna watch out the market at JI. Okay. Okay, I had good profit. GJ by SRC. Love you all. Okay, that's great actually. Hi, Cash. I just joined the live stream. Welcome. Uh, okay. I just like having something in my eye. Just like give me 1 minute. Just like need to put water in it. Oh, okay. So if close below 4188, can we sell 4188? Yeah, this makes sense. If can close below this area and can send a creator, we can break this rejection. Sells actually make sense. But right now, London just like not showing me any potential in it actually. It's just like need to wait for a proper structure to be formed. Now buy and sells only make sense. You know what? In one condition, in only two conditions. Sells make sense if we just like break below this area and break below this all rejection wick, and buys make sense if we just like close above this area. So you know what? Why? Because above this area now, this is where I just like execute. I was just like depending on the volume that it will continuously pushing up. But again, it's just like not show any volume in this condition. You can you can saw it by at your own eyes. So now if we just like go to candle, which is like going to be close above this resistance area, so we just like going to be face clean traffic on the left hand side. See this one, and if we just like break below this low, we are having clean traffic to the downside as well. Make sense? So these are the only ways to take a sell and take a buy. That's it. Don't try to trade this zone. It's no trade zone. Price action is totally bad. Yeah, no one can make profits in these kind of scenarios. Like if someone just like taking a buy zone on a daily time frame, on a H4, on a 30 minute or M15, whatever, they're just like using the time frame for their execution. These days you can see no time just like respecting the previous candle actually. No time frame just like respecting the previous candle. So just like need to wait. I think so. Some kind of strong fundamental which is like required here to choose some direction, to print some clean movements on the left hand side. So then I think so that will make sense. Okay. So let me just look at YouTube now. What trading platform are you using? Is Dominion Markets, zero latency, low spread, I would say. We need to see the good part. We are learning a better risk management. Yeah. Sir, I can't take one winning trade in this December week. So it doesn't matter. It's not the last days of Forex. So they, if you just like running any business, it's just like not going to be run like four season. There will be few days or few months when you just like going to be get less sales. So you just what you will do, you will just like going to shut down that business, or you will just like wait for the next month or the next season to become. So just like ask this common question to yourself and you will understand. I just like continuously shouting here that December could be like a it's just like not confirmed, but could be a volatile month. That's why most of the people just like spend their like days on holidays or with their families. So this is what you were just like watching on the charts. This is what happened with December actually. But still, you always learn something. If you're just like not making money, you are learning the risk management, different kind of risk management. You just like learning here actually. I'm just like securing my money. I'm just like creating like small capital or small money here, getting some small chunks. Sir, what if the M30 candle closes with long rejection wick and small body? Long rejection wick and small body. Then the next candle create a wick and broke below that small body. There's a probability it will continuously in towards that direction, and that is called exhaustion candle as well. So only 5% is left for my funded account. Will trade in January now. Oh, sad. Lower the lot size or wait for some clean moments to come into market. Impulse entry above 41.98. No impulse entry. I will try to wait for the candle to close above this resistance area, so then I can execute on this that one. Because if I'm just like going to be execute somewhere here, where will be the stop loss actually? Where I'm just like going to place the stop. Look at 30-minute time frame. Where I'm just like going to place the stop loss. So I will wait actually. Okay, so प्रीवियस M15 की टॉप विक नहीं थी जब बाय किया तो लॉस के रीज़न ये हो सकता या बिकॉज द वो जस्ट लाइक डिपेंड ऑन द वॉल्यूम previous 30 minute can just like do not have upper wick. The candle just like don't have a upper wick. It's mean it's having a 50-50% probability. It's just like telling you that it's having a 50-50% probability in it. But we are also sitting with the opening of London session, and the way this candle just like rejected and close with a healthy body, I will just like totally depend on the volume. Sometimes we just like only depend on the volume to go through these all like a massive price action on the left hand side. So depending on the volume, I was expecting it could continuously pushing up upside, and even it could break this high and will push to the upside. But what I will do, I had a plan. If it's just like test this high, I just like going to be close my 90% position, and I cannot predict the market and leave the rest if it could continuously pushing to the upside. That will be the extra bonus. So this was the idea, but never worked out. So we will just like manage the risk. But yeah, that was the reason. I think we should try Asian session as there is no volume in go with that. That it suits you, just like go with Asian. I am not interested in it. That time, most of the time, I was just like sleeping. It's early morning here in Pakistan. Asian session means need to wake up like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in the morning. So, how much did you made today? Nothing, just some minor chunks here, just like $10, nothing more than that. Just like manage the risk. Actually, I'm just like standing at break even. Why you don't use the funded account with 100K funded or to create more money? I don't. Why you guys just like giving me advice about these kind of things? I'm having a lot of accounts with me. I just like don't interested in the. Let me just like see, man. Wow. Even my previous account just like still standing with me. No, I'm just like not gonna show that one. I don't think so. It's a good. good thing to be sure. Yeah. Okay. So there's just like 180 people just like watching, and I'm having like 62 likes. Wow, great. You guys should have to be click the like button. Go, go, go. Make it 100. Make it 100. Okay, exactly, sir. There is no bias working these days, no daily or no 4 hour price trap, all sides. Yes. Market is like consolidating actually on a higher time frame, on a lower time frame, every time frame just like doing consolidation. I think so after getting like interest rate or some kind of strong fundamental, we just like going to be get, then it will might going to be create some clean ranges. So I have bought the Dominion funding challenge. Can I start trading on it from January because of the summer messy price action and low volume? Yeah, you can do that. You can like you just like need to open one trade in 30 days to keep your account activate actually. So just like go and open like 0.01 lot and then close it, then just come to some January if it suits you. But I don't think so. A trader, a full-time trader could stay away from the chart for the whole 1 month. So it's just like the talking you guys are just like doing here. You're not gonna stay away from the chart. Once market starts showing you the volume, you everyone just like going to be jump into it. Yesterday I took a buy on the opening of NY market, took my SL and then moved like 300 pips in that direction. Wow. And my psychology is okay. I think market is here just to take my SL. Why the market just like interested in your Mr. Snan Khan? Do you think you have this much money that market interested in your money? It just like not gonna. It's they just like don't even have a minor like a interest in your capital actually. You know how much we are in this like this giant market, how many we are as a retail trader in this industry. It's not more than 6% to maximum 8%. So 90 to 95% are just like institutions here actually. World Bank, I would say, insurance companies, richest families, something like that. They are the player actually. We are not the player. We are as a retail trader. Before us, there are just like institutes. After that, they are like liquidity provider. Then there's like a brokerage house, and then your turn just like come there. So be a retail trader and don't worry about the market if it's just like taking your SL. They are not interested in your SL. There must be some mistake or there must be like some kind of less probability there. So to become a full-time trader, how much capital should be required if only trade gold? Minimum, I would say 5,000. If you just like wanted to become a full-time trader, then $5,000 does make sense. Don't show another account, please. Venom is still here. So let's see. So nothing. I just like executed two trades, both just like managed very well, I would say. So yeah. Castle one funded account giveaway to me. Prince, you already running funded accounts. I knew that. Instant funding account. Wow. Consolidation time, barcode. Yeah, barcode just like start printing here. So why you don't trade NY live? NY just like will going to be behave like in the same way. It's just like will show. You know what? Right now we are just like managing the risk with like 30, 35, 40 pip stop loss. But I think so. It's just like going to be behave in the same way. If you just like going towards NY, it's going to be behave in the same way, but with the bigger stop losses. Look at this one. Look at this one. What is this? It's just like continuously pushing upside. Then what happened here? Even this candle break above the previous candle high. It's also breaking above the previous daily high. So your stop loss will get bigger. If you're just like losing less, why not to stick with it? Why you just like wanted to lose more? What happened here? Then it's just like it did a support. See, breaking above this candle break above the high. Let me just like come back step to step. So it's just like rejected from this support area, close in a bullish form. Next candle create a wick, break above this high. Why did not fill this range? And if you just like going to be play stop loss, if you just like executing somewhere here, placing stop loss, it's just like 100 pip stop loss. So it's a volatility. You can just like can't do anything about it. Then look at this one. Gain support, broke the support. Now broke and close with a strong healthy body. Then what happened here? Then again broke the support. Then again broke the previous candle high. What you will do? You gonna mostly lose 10%, 20%, or someone who just like not mature enough, I would say they could easily blow on their account here. So you are sitting with the London, you are sitting with the NY, whatever suits you by your life schedule. It's a December, bro. Okay. So just like looking at this, you know what? The one more thing we just like need to adopt. Two things now I think so will be better idea to adopt the market. Number one, skip this 50-minute now, get back to 30-minute time frame. This will make sense. And number two, try to grab 20-25 pips again, which we were just like doing before 6 7 months for just for the summer, I would say. Once the market just like start printing bigger size in candles, so you will again will be back with the with with the holding position, like with more pips. So do you trade this whole month not looking good at start of the month? Yeah, we'll see, definitely we'll see. Yesterday NY open, okay, price present good setup. Can you look at that please for explanation? I don't know what you are just like talking about. NY open. I don't know. You should need to send the chart. If I don't take even one trade, will the account be breached? No, it will be deactivated. I think so. You just like need to talk with the team, and then they will be activated again. But I would say just like go with 0.01, open just like one lot. It's mean you just like once you just like suppose you just like bought a account today, and you open one lot after 15 days. So you now you will have like 30 more days to not trade on that account. It will not going to be effect on your account actually. My capital is $10. What do you think trading gold, sir? Your capital is $10. I will suggest you withdraw this capital, go to McDonald's and eat that some good meal, or just like spend it somewhere else. Don't trade gold, and don't take it personal. It's a very good advice I gave you as a brother. If the current 4-hour breaks its own low, high probability to fill the left side wick fill. H4? What? I don't think so. I will wait for this candle to break this low and then we'll continuously pushing through downside. It will be more better if I just like wait for the candle to break and close below the support area and below this whole rejection week, so I can execute and can like drag some money here. Why to execute somewhere here and then here, just like far away from this area? Even from here to here, it's just like a 60 pip range. So I'm just like not worried about a higher time frame. We'll see if I can grab some chunks by using the smaller time frames. Okay. Okay. What about giveaway? I don't think so. There's gonna be a giveaway. We'll see. Did I make any money during this summer? Why you guys asking for the giveaway? Okay. So M15 645 MT5 time candle buy setup is correct, 4190 above. 4190 above. This one 4190 above. This one. Don't think so. No, 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 no. Then there was just like few minutes left for the opening of London session, and I already just like executed on a trade. So I was just like waiting for this candle to be closed. It closed. I just like gave my trade a chance by depending on the volume, but the candle just like do not have a upper wick. The candle just like drop the volume. No volume were there, so it's just like start doing consolidation. So now the new setup we just like need to wait, break above this high or break below this low. That's it. Simple things. Don't get into some kind of FOMO, don't get into some kind of a panic condition. You just like need to wait for your structure. You cannot like execute randomly without like having any structure there. Does it make sense? Which one do you prefer, MT5 or C-Trader? C-Trader much, I would say there's just like having a lot of option in it, but they're just like charging high fee, like a high commission or something like that. So that's why just we just like flip from C-Trader to MT5. C-Trader just like more reliable. I not reliable, I would say. It's just like having more option than MT5. But if they're just like charging high, and as a scalper, it just like doesn't suit us actually. That's why we just like flip from C-Trader to MT5. Will you be coming from Raja Sir workshop at Dubai? No, no, no. I'm not coming there. Withdraw $10 and enjoy. Oh, someone just like advising you. Giving giveaway is correlated with cash profit, so pray for cash profit rather than thinking of giveaway. I don't own the platform, bro. I don't own that platform. Please put buy with your $10 whole capital, bro, so we can see some volume here. Don't give this kind of advice to the person and respect him. He's just like having a $10, might be $10 is just like everything for him. So just stop it here, bros. Just stop it. I see 4178 on gold. What's your idea? 4178 on gold. Oh, that makes sense. But for that we just like need confirmation. We are not the one who just like execute on some buy or sell with like try to predict the market. We accepted that we are a retail trader. All we can do, we just like take action once we just like got the confirmation. So if I just like got a confirmation here for the sell, so I can go for that one. If I got a confirmation here for the buys, I will go for the buy. I just like gonna keep my things in a simple way. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Where is the volume? London volume take also holidays. Yeah, London volume also went on holidays actually. Yeah, that makes sense. How many pips is your max stop in a normal market? I think nowadays when market just like a single 50-minute candle printing like bigger than 40 pips, 30 pips, or I would say sometimes 60 pips. So I just like go with 40, 35, something like that. It's a normal stop loss. If I'm just like getting a bigger stop loss, then mostly what I do, I just like lower the lot size. This is what I can do, but I have to like execute on my structure. That's why I'm just like here. I'm here for the trading. If I'm just like not going to execute on my structure, then what I'm doing here, I just like need to do some maths while I'm just like going to be execute on some structure. I just like need to do some maths, and my maths just like telling me what lot size just like suits you there, whatever capital you are just like using, what is the 1% or 2% risk of that capital. So I just like need to do that calculation while I'm just like going to be execute on some structure. So by watching that, I just like need to manage the load size and then just like need to. Okay, so from tomorrow I think so I just like need to send schedule for the people who just like enroll in one-to-one sessions. So today you guys just like gonna get your schedule as well, and there are just like few seats left actually for one-on-one. I'm just like not gonna take more than 10 peoples for the December actually. I will just like going to provide the quality education. So one-on-one session is just like going to be fulfill in few days, and not more than 10 people can come here. One free seat for me. Okay. What's your rate now, Cass? My rate? It's not my rate. I I'm not the one who just like put himself on a rate actually. I'm just like charging $500 for one-on-one session, and it's just for the December. Rather than that, it's $1,000 fee for one-on-one session only. But in a 500 just for the December, the way the market is like not showing any potential, so I'm just like focusing on the education, and I'm going to be spend time with my personal community. So with the $500, you guys just like going to be get five one-on-one session. You're going to be add into WhatsApp group, my personal WhatsApp group. You can send me chart anytime. My personal number you just like going to be get there, and yeah, you'll have a community daily live stream link going to be get there. Yeah, all things you just like going to be get there, but it will be like a 500 thousand rupees or a cat. Okay, That not a joke. Okay. Insta, your links, I will promote you, bro. Okay, that's great. Okay, how to book? You just like need to send me text on my Instagram. How do we book, please? Okay, you can send me message on my Instagram. If someone just like don't know more about my Instagram, so here it goes. Its name is forex.cas. Let me see this. This is my Instagram ID, forex.cas. You guys just like need to follow it, and you just like need to send me text on my Instagram for further details if anyone just like need it. So let's see. Only 500 for breaking candles high and lows with clean ranges during openings. Only 500? No, it's just like not like that. You just like going to get all the structures which you just like saw during the live stream. Like what we just like need to saw on the chart, structure, psychology. It will be involved in it, and yeah, you just like having question answer any issue you are having with your trading. We just like go through that. There's just like five one-on-one session you can discuss with me about anything actually. So yeah, enjoy this $500, I would say. Soon it's just like going to be become 3,000, 5,000, 10,000. Because I'm not gonna stop until I die. So you guys gonna miss this one. But the MFU live stream with you will continue during December. Yeah, a live stream will be always in MFU and with my personal community as well. You gonna stay just with this 10%? Yeah, not more than that. I cannot handle more than that because it's a one-on-one, bro. Drove is just like a one-on-one. So once I just like go 10%, I just like need to train them purely with my full potential, just with the 10%. And once every all 10% just like get their one-on-one session, then I will think about the next intake. Rather than that, not more than that. I am just like not a greedy person, so I'm just like not gonna take 20, 30, 50 because it's about one-on-one sessions. I try to ask question in WhatsApp group, but nobody respond there because most of the traders spent sitting there are just like trained and already got one-on-one session. If someone just like wanted to ask anything, they just like send me private message. If they just like wanted to ask anything, they just like getting like daily live stream links there. They are there. You know what? You can ask anyone in a WhatsApp. Just like take out any number, message him, and ask him about the content they're just like getting. Okay, do we cannot do one and two, 500 each? Okay, okay. So let's see. And Baz, if you just like having any kind of issue, you can claim your fee and it will be back to you. Cass, what about the timing? As I live in UK, so need to know your availability. Availability for what? For live stream on a market for university, or you're just like talking about one-on-one? Yeah. For one-on-one, I would say it will start it from today actually. There is a person who just like going to be get one session on Thursday. It's a Thursday? Am I right? Ah, it's a Thursday. So there will be one-on-one session starting from today, and I will just like set schedule for everyone. And I think so one day I'm just like going to be do 2 to 3 sessions, and yeah, so the whole month sometime you just like going to be session after the stream, so it will be realistic for everyone can easily join whatever suits to their time schedule because I'm just like gonna mostly focus on the one-on-one session actually this month, this whole month. Is 4193 a good resistance? A lot from that's not an issue. I'm learning a lot from you, that's not an issue. Okay. Oh, I just like My two messages with each other. Is 4193 a good resistance to mark and above it? 4193. This one? No way, bro. Why you just like why not to take this one? Because it's a mess on the left hand side. Look at this one. So if you just like going to get your some candle here, you're going to face clean traffic. See this one? So so just like keep your thing in a simple way. That's it. Uh, and this community is for life. Yeah, almost. You just like don't need to pay anything else. You will be in a community, just like start getting live streams there as well after getting 5 sessions. Will you take a third trade in the breakout happen? Yeah, I'm just like thinking about that one. But I would like to see a candle should have to be close below the support, so that makes sense to me. I would like to see a candle should have to be close below the support because it's just like look at this one two time. It's just like already rejected from this area. All right, and there is just like 9 minutes left for this candle to be closed. And look at the 15-minute time frame. Three time it's just like rejecting from the same area. See this one could not sustain a pressure of like a I would say impulse move. So now what is the probability fourth time if it just like broke the low and it will continuously pushing down? If it just like move down, I can't do anything about it. But the rules are actually telling me now I just like need to wait for the candle to create a wick and break and close below the support. Something like that. This is something I'm expecting. So let's see. Okay, we love and appreciate you. It's very much, Cass, bro. Thank you so much. Really love it. Really appreciate it, bro. Someone just like already in cell. Wow. Mr. Shoaib Azad is just like already in cell. As a trader, should we decide a monthly profit target according to capital or 1 to 2 trades a day all the month? Which are you suggest? Yeah, you what you just like need to check your profitability or losing, like do some kind of audit on at the end of the week or at the end of the month. That makes sense. I think we should know the expectation of you in 500. How do you see a chart so perfectly? Just by getting a proper education, just like believing on the proper process. Yeah, that's why. Having experience of 5 years in this industry, almost 5 years, just like going to be done in February. So it's almost like 5 years. Okay. This candle is tricky. Yeah, someone just like took a sell, I remember. Who took a sell? Mr. Yeah. So Mr. Baz, mostly when I have some doubts on my analysis when the market structure is complex, so I want to ask someone who knows better. You know what? Relax, chill, Mr. Baz, just chill. I would say take your session first, then you will understand what to ask and what not to ask, and then you can send charts in the group, mention me there, and you will just like going to be get dictation on that one. This is gonna happen. I can read the candles. I cannot like read someone mind. I cannot read someone mind that what they're just like thinking about. If you just like not going to be asking the question, how I will give you the answer? So just chill. How much can you realistically make per month from 5K account? You can easily make like 500 to $1,000. That makes sense. Like 10%, 5%, depend on the condition of the market. Like in 2 months, I made like almost on this account 50%. I made like 50%. All history on this $5,000 account. I just like took a withdraw and I made like yeah, $24.63. It's like a 50% of a $5,000 almost. So yeah. All right. Have to shoot cash. Thanks as always. Okay, I am the best student of cash, sir. Student of the year. Wow, great. Yes, you are right. Okay. After how many pips in profit do you move SL to break even as gold move very fast? Almost like when in 20 pips or like almost like 20-25 pips. I just like bring my stop loss at break even if I just like really wanted to hold on with that trade. Rather than that, I will just like try to close 90% position and leave the rest with break even or leave the rest with the same stop loss. So this is two scenarios you are having with you. Still, I don't understand how to make that much because I was trading with you, taking trades, take, but don't have that much profit because we were just like holding, managing the risk, not compromising with the risk management. So I cannot like do some kind of if someone just like doting on me, you cannot dote on me about manipulating the market conditions. Someone just like claiming that if someone just like having like their own brokerage house, they can just like dictate the trades. But I just like do not having any inflations. I do not have any kind of like owning a brokerage house, so I cannot like manipulate my trades actually. So it's real. So it's real. I saw that many people just like doubting on Raja Bro that he just like manipulate the trades, but he don't actually. You know what? He don't. Whatever I'm just like doing, I just like learn all the things from him. If I'm just like making money, he could make bunch of money than me easily. Okay, please explain your today trades, Mr. Sayed Lal Basha. I'm just like continuously speaking from 1.5 hours, and why we just like taking the trades, we just like discuss on that one. Now you just like need to watch the stream again. The whole week we have USD news. Okay, the last month first Friday they canceled the USD news in the last minute. Okay, I think so that was a shutdown. That was a government shutdown, something like that. Where do we sign up for 101? You just like need to send me the text on my Instagram. So your analysis is very accurate. Yeah, it's like simple. It's simple, so that's why it's just like become accurate. How long the discount will stay in Dominion funding? Cash 20. It will stay for forever, and might be soon. It's just like going to, if the 30% off not going to be end at the end of this December, then this cash 20 might be will become like cash 30, something like that. So how do you know so quickly what percentage profit it is? Wow. What is the percentage of like 25% of $100? Can you tell me? Just like tell me and just like give me one answer about this one. If you just like calculate that one, so I use the same formula actually. So it's just like coming to the downside. Look at this one. Candle just like pushing to the downside. There's just like 2 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Actually, 1 minute left for this candle to be closed. I'm just like looking at this candle actually. You know what? Just like looking at this one candle. So if this candle just like going to be close below the support area below, so I'm just like going to be give this trade one more chance, and this is gonna be my last trade. And if I'm just like going to manage risk, or if I'm just like going to hit with the SL, I'm just like gonna close the chart. So it's just like pushing to the down. So there's just like few seconds left for this candle to be closed. I'm just like looking for this one now. I'm getting ready actually. Just 20 seconds left. Only the thing I decided is lower the, wow, it's just like broke the low, man. What the hell is just happening? In the last few seconds, just 10 seconds left for the candle to be closed, and it's just like, wow, it's just like gone. Let's see. Wait. In last few seconds, it's just like when 35 pips moved. Yeah. Look at this one. It's just like not stopping anywhere. In the last seconds. And now it's just like closed with no bottom wick. What should I do? It's just like feel almost like the more than 50% range on the left hand side. Where should I do execute? Now the candle just like already moved a lot. The candle just like moved a lot, broke below this old rejection, and closed far away from this support area, and already fill half of the range on the left hand side. Candle just do not have a bottom wick. No trade for me. It's just like a no trade for me actually. Wherever it's just like going, I don't need to worry about this one. But look at the way how just like moving in the last few seconds. It was 10. Look at, let me see 1 minute candle. Look at this 1 minute candle. This 1 minute candle just like move 40 pips. Wow, great. It just like move 40 pips without any confirmation, without any execution, without any having any kind of like execution here. It just like moved. What I can do? Can't do anything about it. They think Raja Bro is bank or hedge fund who will open a position with $1 million. Yeah. Cash sir, what is suitable specification of a computer for trading better and avoid lagging, as I have one which lag while trading. I have to change it for what you recommend, PC or laptop. Go with PC or laptop, whatever just like suits you, doesn't impact on your trading. You don't have any connection with the lagging actually. Yeah, stupid gold, exactly. This is normal gold move only in last 5 minutes of 1 hour candle. No, it just like didn't move in the last 5 minutes. It just like move in the last few seconds. This is a normal gold. Okay, sir, I am assuming this type of impulse closing. That's why I ask for 4 hour flipping sell, but it's look too risky now. Yeah, it's risky. Okay, completely risky one. Look at this one, how just like pushing up now. If someone just like executed somewhere here, suppose someone just like get into some kind of FOMO, don't have a professional like structure with them, and they just like executed somewhere here, getting into some kind of FOMO, into some kind of panic condition that they just like wanted to execute because market just like showing volume, they're right now running in 30 pips drawdown. But we just like stay away from it right now. Okay. So no weak no trade as it may come up and start ranging again. Yeah, might be. What would you do if candle close below support but above the rejection on the left hand side? So it's like gone. You can see it's just like gone. So nothing to do. I remember the last summer I have taken a funded challenge and had no idea this month is most volatile month. Lost the challenge. Yeah, it happened actually. So Mr. Schwab's just was in a sell. I think so. Send me the chart here. Wow, look at this one. Boy, you just like did not manage the risk. Executed a sell. What about this one? You are using a 5 minute time frame? No time frame, no 5 minute for in this kind of scenario. No way. We just like not gonna use a 5 minute. So why you just like if you even you just like using a 5 minute time frame, this candle just like rejected and break above the previous candle high. You did not manage the risk, so you just try to predict the market. It could be wrong in some day for you, bro. It could be wrong someday for you. It will get you in some kind of a very deep drawdown. So be cautious about. If you just like win the trade, you will become a lucky one. But it doesn't mean it's just like going to be worked out every time. You know what happened? Sometimes people just like took a trade and they just like went in their favor. They just like adopt that trade and they just like adopt it in a way like if the setup just like printing there again, they just like going to be execute again with the same structure, and then they just like start getting into some kind of drawdown, and they're just like doubting on their structure. They just like start doubting on their analysis. So I would say adopt good habits. I would say just like adopt good habits. I took on 30-minute impulse. Which 30-minute impulse? I can't see any kind of 30-minute impulse. Which one? Somewhere here. Even you just like took a sell somewhere here. Look at the 50-minute where you just like executed this candle. Do not have a bottom wick, having already like a rejection, having like a support. I will say again, just like adopt good habits. Okay, just like send me the 30-minute chart actually. That makes sense. Just send me the 30-minute chart so I can, if you just like really want some dictation on it, then it's your choice. You can send me the chart. If you don't want any dictation, then it's also your choice. So keep it with you. I'm still sell from 41.95 with target 41. Okay, why wasn't a sell taken after the 30-minute candle rejected after the given candle on 41.93? 41.93. Where is 41.93? This one, no one. It's just like a consolidation going on. I'm waiting for the one big move day after 3-4 days in the summer, as you told yesterday. Big move 3-4 days in the summer. I think so. That big move will come with the interest rate. Let me just see. What data we are having actually in the coming days? Actually, we are having like nothing special. All right. Federal funds rate. Yeah, we are having like a FOMC actually later on 10th of December, late 10th of December. It will be like starting of 11th of December in Pakistan. So I think so. After getting rate cut, then there is a probability. Then we start getting volume. Might be till that time. We just like not gonna get clean moves. Wow, look at this one. Look at this one now. Look at this one. We cannot like execute like a cow. Look at this one. Mr. Shoaib just like send me two candle chart. Can you send me the complete chart, Mr. Shoaib? Can you send me the complete? I can guarantee you before before this trade you just like took a lot of losses there. I can assure you. Just send me the complete chart of the 30 minute. What is this, man? What the fuck is this? You think I am a dump who just like doing live stream from 2 years for Market Fit University? It's been standing here for from 5 years in this industry. All the best, I would say. If you guys just like join some platform and really wanted to learn from there, just like listen to them. It will be good for your journey. It will be why we just like build this university actually. Why we just like build this university, why we just like providing education, why we just like doing daily live streams, why we just like managing the risk during the live stream, why you guys just like having every like after 2 weeks or 1 week you just like like having a answer question like a simulation something like that from Raja bro, why he just like doing the live stream, why we just like having a educational content here. If you just like don't want to adopt those things, why you just like pay and just like join this university. Focus on your you know what, I don't wanna only like point out Mr. Swaib here only, but I saw that Raja bro always write about Pakistanis. We as a Pakistani, we just like I'm actually I am a Pakistani. I am a dumb actually. I would like to implement on myself. I am a dumb person actually. I don't want to be work on my growth. I don't want to be achieve my goal. I just like wanted to see the dreams, but I just like only wanted to live in my dreams actually. That's I just like wanted to see dream daily and only just like thinking about that one. I just like do not wanted to achieve that goal. I just like don't wanted to make my dream become true. I just like wanted to dream only. This is me as a Pakistani. That's I think so a best answer to every Pakistani here. I am implementing on myself. Oh man, damn. Deep just like send me the chart. Oh, but this Deep, just like look at this one. It broke the low. Few seconds left for the candle to be closed, but it's a very sharp decision, and you just like close the trade when market just like have no bottoming. But sharp decision, I would say. Few seconds were left there. Could be rejected. But see, he just like sent me the complete chart. Did he took any trade before? See this one? Did he took any trade before? No. This is something he just like asked me. So you know what? Most of the student of mine just like send me the profitable trades charts actually. I always told them just like send me the chart where you just like took losses. If you just like not taking losses, that's mean you become a profitable trader. Now I just like become successful. I made profitable traders here. And then if you are just like saying something to other person, hey, I'm just like not getting something from the castle, you did not ask me anything. You should have to me send me the chart where you just like to closes there so I can dictate on it and you will become better. So the good student I will prefer, only that student will be the perfect student who just like always asks the question. So I think, what is this? Shoaib, you just like again send me the same chart. What is this? Okay. He like to hide his entry. Everyone will going to copy him. It's self-defense castle according to him. Okay, I accept it. My mistake. Everyone just like going to copy him. Why he just like join the market university by paying us actually. It's self, it's self defense according to him. No, yeah, okay, good for him. I hope he will become a good trader. He is a good trader actually. Okay, why wasn't a sell taken after the 30-minute candle rejected after the 41.93? No, there was just like no confirmation. I'm waiting for the last. Okay, from where I just like started. Gold is mad. Okay, bro. Did you take to any trade? I just like took two trade. You just like need to watch the live stream again, bro. Casway got angry. I'm not getting angry. I'm just like giving my perspective actually. Only show win, but now show losses. I don't know what's the point. Okay. Some dump entries. Okay, this small screenshot guy must be have a small thing on the. Oh, don't need to worry about Mr. Schwab. Just leave it. Come back to your charts. Never seen Cass get angry like that. Man. Following since doing live stream, it is the first time. Yeah, really sorry about it. I just like never roast anyone, but you know, if someone just like try to become clever with me, then this is something I am. Next candle will again came down and break previous low. Don't trust it. Yeah, because the candle just like do not have a bottom wick already overextended, close far away from the support, so we can't do anything. This is something you guys just like learning how to fight with the December actually. Where did you take? Where did you trade? Can learn you trade, bro? Where did you trade? You just like need to watch the live stream again, bro. It's December, baby. Yeah, we are already frustrated. Market is not giving good moves, and on top of it, this chart. Yes, Mr. Bass. Okay, so Jacob just like asked me something. If M15 close in the range, can we consider a fake or no? Bars is just like a consolidation. No, no, I would say just like stay away from this zone. Look at this one. No clean structure to the downside. You know what? If you just like wanted to take a sell, if you just like got some kind of a bearish candle at this top, you can go for the sells. All right. If you just like got some kind of breakout below, close somewhere here, you can go for the sell. If you just like wanted to take a buy now, wait for the candle to come down, create some support, you can go for the buy. So you can play with this range, but you cannot take trade somewhere here, somewhere here, somewhere here, somewhere here. If you just like really wanted to take a sell or buy, wait for the confirmation. A red candle should be closed here, and a bullish candle should be closed here. A bullish candle should be closed here for the buys. A red candle should be closed below the low for the sell. Just like keep your thing in the simple way. So there's a probability you can easily, you know what, risk management doesn't mean that you are executing somewhere here and you just like telling me that I just like manage the risk. Risk management doesn't mean that you just like executing randomly and you just like man. Risk management actually come with the higher probability setup. Like suppose I can just like close here, like close here somehow like this, suppose that, and then I just like execute it somewhere here. Then market just like went 20 pips, 50, 70 pips in my favor, come back, and then I just like close my 50% position. If as it just like come down, hit my stop loss, so I just like lose 50% less was what I'm just like going to be lose before when I just like execute it here. So this is the best risk management, which is like going to be implemented with the proper structure, like clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range, volume time, everything was just like on a chart. You got your confirmation candle, so everything just like right on the point. So actually the perfect risk management actually also give you the perfect execution levels there as well. So just like understand this concept. So if in this probability, when there's just like a higher probability, If it never worked out, then you just like going to be implement the risk management. But if you just like executing somewhere here when market just like doing consolidation, and you're just like telling me I'm just like managing the risk, I just like manage the risk, so it doesn't make sense. This is like just like you just like try your luck, and your luck just like never went in your favor, and you just like manage the risk. It doesn't work like that. Understand this concept. Okay, brother, Cassie, nobody was becoming clever. The point of sharing is to get dictation from you. I usually share trades with bro. Shoaib, I would say, bro, just like stop it now. What I could, let me just like tell you what I could dictate in this one. What I could dictate in this chart. Before that, you send me the 5 minute chart. What I could dictate in this. I don't know what just like happening here, where you executed, what was the data on the left hand side. Is it clean traffic, tradable range, volume time? If you really want to go this chat like further, just like send me the complete screenshot of your chart, and then we will discuss on that one. Just send me the complete your trading chart with complete execution and exit, and then I will dictate on that one. This is actually dictation means for. I cannot tell you this one single candle bearish and next candle you just like execute it. All right, take it easy. Everyone here for learning. There's just like no shame in it. If you just like learning something and you are going to be asked something, you can send me chart. Even there's just like 100 trades or 200 trades. What I will say to you, if there's just like 100 trades, suppose that if there's like 100 trades, I will just like going to tell you, Mr. Shoaib, just like stop it, bro. Just stick with one to two trades. That's all I can say you about that one. I cannot stop you if you just like not gonna stop to yourself. I just like I there's a bridge I can show you only, and how to pass it. I will just like going to show you the path there. I cannot like grab your hand, will like take you there like forcefully. It's not gonna happen. I just like gonna give you the advice. That's all I do in my real life as well. I cannot put any force on my family or my friends anywhere else. If someone just like accept their thing, most welcome. If they are having their own perspective, I also still respect them. That's it. So simple thing. If you really want to dictation, you can send me the complete chart. I will never going to be make fun of you. Don't worry. If you don't feel like comfortable with, you can send me privately as well. Okay, we all make mistake and hide, but we don't have teacher that point it out. Then you will keep making these mistakes. Yeah. So I think so. This world just like running around like this. People just like I don't know why they just like behaving like that. Nothing for me on the chart. I am going to call the session. Good luck, guys. Thank you, bro. Take care. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, buddy. See you tomorrow. I'm also going to be end the stream in 2 minutes actually. So few messages like going to be read from the YouTube actually. Okay, so next candle will again came down and break previous low. Don't trust it. Yeah, no. Where did you? Okay, but I remember last time candle closed with no bottom wick and next candle wick down and push up. We took buy. Those are different scenarios, different market condition. Those are that was like not December. So yeah, so the way just like push and we just like broke this whole rejection, even just like close below the support, we just like secure money. We did not execute without sell there actually. So that's educational, I would say. Very education stream. Thank you so much. So let everyone, I'm just like heading off now. We'll see you guys tomorrow. If anyone just like get bad feelings from my words, I'm really sorry about that one. But I would say just like it's everything what I'm just like saying here, it's for you guys, because I'm just like already doing this thing from 5 years. I don't need to learn something new actually. I just like need to learn some more advanced thing, because I'm just like not gonna stop learning, to be honest. I always learn from you, from me, from my other friends, from a baby, I think so. I always learn, try to learn something. I always hungry for the learning actually. So that's why today is a day when I'm just like not worried about my daily expenses, something like that. So it takes time, but you guys also going to be get the same thing. If just someone just like sitting at the low, they will come back. Everyone have their time one day. So everyone just like take care. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned, stay blessed, take care, and bye bye.